Two Men Talking is a globally acclaimed unscripted live performance in which two men weave their life stories into a production that has truly captivated audiences around the world. And thanks to the Maria Droste Counseling Center, these two profound storytellers are coming to Denver. Here with all the details and how to get tickets is Joel Silverman of the Maria Droste Counseling Center. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
First off, tell me a little bit about Maria Droste and its connection to Two Men Talking.
Well, Maria Droste Counseling Center has been at the forefront of mental health counseling in Denver for over 25 years. We have 25 mental health professionals, psychologists, social workers, counselors, therapists, and 25 interns. And our mission is to see anyone with mental health issues regardless of ability to pay. So we work on a sliding scale basis. And we see people who may have fallen through the cracks of the mental health system. And we see people who just want to have their stories heard. And that's such a great fit with this production of Two Men Talking.
Have someone just to listen to them.
Exactly.
This is so important. I want to give out the number right now if you need to contact, or actually the website. You can go to mariadroste.org, mariadroste.org if you need help or someone in your family. Now, going back to Two Men Talking, who are the two men?
Well, the two men are Paul Broud and Murray Nossel. They are from South Africa. They grew up Jewish, gay, privileged in some ways, but bullied as children. Actually, part of the story is one bullied the other when they were kids. And they were paired together in grade school and had to tell a story to the other. And they weren't very good at listening to each other. Years later, they met up in New York City quite by chance. One became a psychiatrist, one was an award-winning filmmaker. And they started talking about their experiences as children. And they said, wait a minute, we've got something here. We can listen to each other. We can heal each other through telling our stories.
And is that why they decided to make it a theater production?
Exactly. So they took this format of listening and telling the stories. It's an unscripted event, but they have a format where they really, truly listen to each other. And this is something that I think we miss a little bit nowadays, that we don't really listen to each other and hear our own issues, our own stories, what we need to tell about.
So true and so important. We actually have a clip from the show. Let's take a listen.
Now, I left South Africa 2 weeks after Nelson Mandela was released from prison. What a time to leave South Africa. But I was off to be free. I didn't want to be a clinical psychologist anymore. I wanted to reinvent myself and be a playwright in New York City.
So my partner, Simon, comes home one day and he says, I've been asked to direct a play, and it's been written by this South African guy. I wonder if you know him. His name is Murray Nossel. Oh, Murray Nossel. Every time I hear the words Murray Nossel, and I've thought of him over the years, the obstacle to listening that arises is the sound of my own voice saying, Murray in the middle, Murray in the middle.
Wow, that's so interesting. It just draws you in. Who do you think would enjoy this? Why should we go see it?
Well, I think anyone who enjoys a lively evening of theater would enjoy it, but people who feel like maybe they haven't been seen quite enough, maybe they've felt a little bit less than in their lives, people who really want to go deeply into a theatrical event that has a lot of great meaning, and also feel what it's like to hear people truly listening to each other and telling their stories.
What about age-wise? What do you think teens this is appropriate for?
I think this would be great for teens.
I do too. You know, being a mom of a teenager, I'm thinking that's a time in your life where sometimes you feel like you're not being heard or you're not understood. How do we get tickets?
Well, you could go to our website, mariadroste.org, or you can call Maria Droste, 303-756-9052, and we have tickets for that event. And anyone who feels like they've maybe been bullied or felt a little less than in their life, you know, we want you to come, we want you to feel comfortable and hear the stories of what these guys went through and how they came out the other side.
That's wonderful. Do they also conduct training? Yes,
we actually have a training we're going to do the day before on Friday, November 13th, at the Tivoli Center at the Auraria campus. And it's a full-day training for caregivers and anyone who wants to learn more about this program of narrative therapy where you listen to people and their stories.
How does Maria Droste get its funding?
Well, we have benefits like this one here, which is in benefit of Maria Droste Counseling Center, individuals, and we have grant writing. It really is quite quite an endeavor to get funding for a mental health counseling agency, but
It's so needed.
yes, and it benefits
And
our
the
entire
awareness.
community.
Absolutely. And the two men will have a chance to meet them, I understand.
Yes, afterwards, for an extra charge, you can have a champagne and dessert reception with the two men, ask them questions, talk to them. It's going to be quite an event.
Pleasure having you on the show. This
Yes.
sounds so exciting. I can't wait to see it. Two Men Talking celebrates the healing power of storytelling and really listening to one another. This event benefits the Maria Droste Counseling Center Saturday, November 4th, I think it is. November 14th, excuse me. So it's Saturday, November 14th, 7:30 p.m., the University Denver Davis Auditorium at the Sturm Hall. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. The show starts at 7:30. Tickets are available at this website. Please go to mariadroste.org/events, and they're only $50, and it is $25 for students. So you're saving a lot of money. If you're a student, it's only $25. Again, the event Saturday, November 14th at 7:30, University of Denver.